I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Sunday morning, the 28th of May, 2023, and this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. We go straight to the Gospel of John, chapter 1, from verse 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. That's Jesus. Verse 3, all things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. We'll stop there. I want to say to you today, you need to write that book. You need to write that diary. You need to make that account. The powerful written word. There is nothing stronger than that. You know, you might be sitting there saying, I've always wanted to write a book, but I've never had the courage to do it. I want to encourage you today to write that book. You say, my spelling's not too good. Don't worry about the spelling, as long as the Spirit is in it. Why? Because you'll bless others. You'll bless your family. You'll bless those that come after you. Who knows? You might even bless the whole world. The Word of God, the Bible, it is still the most popular book on earth. You know that they cannot print enough Bibles, even now. And it's in so many languages. You know, I read the life story of a young man by the name of David Brainerd. David Brainerd lived in the 1700s in the USA. He went to Yale University, but eventually he was dismissed from the university because of some things that he said, and they would not let him back. It broke his heart. But he went out into the forests, into the wilds, and he started to preach the gospel to the First Nation people. He was a young man, not even 24 years old. He slept in the snow. He succumbed to all kinds of physical pressures, but he carried on. David Brainerd started writing all his experiences in a diary. He wrote more than a dozen of those diaries. Nobody knew much about him. And when he was 29 years old, he got TB and he died. Virtually an unknown person. Jonathan Edwards, who God used to start a great revival in the USA, got hold of those diaries and he printed them out. And do you know that those diaries influenced men of God of the caliber of William Carey, who took the gospel to India, John Wesley, who was instrumental in starting one of the biggest revivals on earth, Robert Murray McCheyne, who also died at 29 years old and started a massive revival in Dundee, Scotland. Jim Elliot, remember the martyr that died for his faith in the Amazon jungle? Henry Martin, many others. I want to say to you today, write your book. John Bunyan wrote The Pilgrim's Progress. It's probably the most popular book next to the Bible itself. Just do it and God will honor you. Jesus bless you and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.